Thomas, you can listen radio?
Yes, I dey listen radio. And all wetin I dey listen, no get aid, no get till. Government just dey do all wetin e feel for do na the country. Corruption dey all side. For layman get irration self. Na work and the brother no wan give account of wetin they do.
Not so it dey be again. Not so like the way the government they hide for do anything. Now the people they want for know wetin dey happen at the government and they eager for take part for national activity. The government of Salon forbid the people government and they not for afraid for opening gates to the people. Thomas, you don't hear about OGP, Open Government Partnership?
No, na OGI I don't hear about Open Government Initiative.
Well, now OGI gets for implement OGP na Salon, but now the Salon government they bring OGP come na the country for can help them for govern better one and make sure say transparency, accountability, integrity, they all side per governance.
Who side the cycle na they eat grass?
Let's not talk there. It don't tell let the people they know how much the government they give for run the ministry, department and agency. People they for know how the contractor then they manage the budget money where the government they give for benefits the people for maintain and report any kishi to police and anti-corruption.
So you want let me go ask me brigadier how much government they give for run 34 hospital?
We realize say Open Government Partnership OGP the benefit to country must tell me.
Whose benefits?
1. Unity na rank. 63 and a better pass 1. 63 country and 63 civil society worldwide don't come together under OGP.
And that's gonna make we national OGP go stronger because they don't join in and commit for help government for provide we with modern tools and expertise for implement we national agenda. For example, agenda for prosperity.
Santigi, take the letter also. Go get the councillor, the chief, and Yabon Pose. Tell them say the government of Salon don't bring our OGP na the country and then get one very important meeting for go talk about OGP and how we go benefit we na the country. 2013 now we Salon send we registration letter and 2014 now we go join. As I dey talk to you so, government don't put the OGP steering committee in place. They don't invite 17 government people and 17 civil society there for see that the action plan ready and we application succeed.
Pana so meeting inside office.
No, the steering committee no go just sit down one place. They do all things to themselves. Right now, the steering committee they go to the provinces for go sensitize with local people on the step the way Salon get for take for become member of the OGP and how we go overcome the challenges we get for face for develop a national action plan.
Now I don't understand but this Open Government Partnership OGP. Well now I dey go tell me auntie, me uncle, me brother, me wife, me workmate, me party them for say let we all come together, let we help government so that OGP go work tranga now we country.
Well, family, and good morning and welcome to another edition of Federation Link. This program we they link with community radio stations that across the country and they all tell we waiting they happen at in different communities them. Me where they bring the program come to you, me na Hannah Karim. And with me in the studio I get Theophilus Benda. Those
family in the morning.
Yeah. If you want for joining at this program, you can send a text message to 076 470 400. 076 470 400. Well, I will start by telling you briefly within we don't do this week. The OGI, the 6 week, so we get the 644 toll-free number. We na a governance line where we they get calls them all over with issues the way they happen around the country where citizens send the call for make we know, for make them comments and for make the recommendations. So this week we get so many calls them we come in. But before I go into details, I could just want to tell una say we they take them calls then into consideration and we they send them to the necessary authorities then for make them go take action and we also they do follow up. And with that I can go over to Theo for giving a usual update.
Alright, once more family, well, good morning. The key thing we're doing on the floor right now what's in the government do announce as a move will go come into effect soon we get for do with the removal of fuel subsidies, and this don't become an issue where they're at the lips of nearly all Sierra Leoneans because of the implications attached. At a time like this, where the economic situation very much terrible, you get a lot of people living in abject poverty. You get what you call a liberal market, who say all man they come with your own commodity and put your own price. You know, you get a situation also wherein people are not able to afford what they therefore live by in a decent manner. If government remove the subsidies, it will only make things become worse for many people, and everything go take a different turn price wise. Transportation will become an issue where even the government not go able for control, because if drivers they buy fuel there, then it will be unfair for the government put a peg on how much therefore they take for transportation from point A to point B, and especially at a time like this, wherein even when the fuel prices not go up it, if I not see drivers there where they run Waterloo and other areas them, they just go halfway, you know. So this is a cause for serious concern, and the Guinean ambassador make an unfortunate statement. He called a press conference. He said the only way for address this issue of smuggling, because the issue of smuggling now the government they put forward now as the excuse for remove the fuel subsidies, for say most of the fuel with the kaya because it's cheap, they smuggle them for go Guinea and other countries them. So the Guinean ambassador he say, well, for let that stop, we for harmonize the prices. That the same price whether they sell in Guinea, now back they for sell na ya. And we think to say that's very, very unfortunate, because this is an internal affair and the Guinean ambassador not get anything for do with this. So if anything, he should keep quiet when it comes to issue of fuel subsidies na Salone. And by him saying that we for harmonize the prices, it means the government of Guinea recognize the fact say smuggling of fuel from Salone will only take place, and they will not tolerate them. And that's not for be the case at all. So it's a shame that a diplomat was supposed for minding business, they can interfere with your issue where the majority of the people they say they don't want. And even now the Ministry of Information and the Office of the Vice President, they go out for go tell the people and say very soon they go remove fuel subsidies, and it's not for the people for say yes or no, it's just for their information. Then over this week pass, the Minister of Internal Affairs and senior prison officers them they test the gallows. Who say they get for they're supposed for the kill Motaman them or for the hang Motaman them will commit murder or act of treason. The machine now they in operation for a couple of years, and so with the series of killings that will take place, the Minister of Internal Affairs Paulo Conte begin orders say may they oil the machine, so they will oil them. And so this week they pass they go test them, where we will expect say that Motorman they go test with the machine, but they make one toy where they in a human form, you know. But then we see the machine work well, but then the question is, and so what? Because as the president, Dr. Adesbai Kumabi, don't make a policy statement for say under a regime, nobody no go be executed courtesy of the death penalty because of the global campaign for the removal of the death penalty in our law books. But as it is right now, we still get the death penalty now with law books, and it's criminal somehow or out of the way for let somebody, an individual, dictate the pace of the law. The law should be the law, and so if the law say death penalty is recognized, then that's it. Nobody not for say otherwise. Then rumor be don't come out for say Becker results don't come out. Well, we're not aware of this yet, and according to information what we get, we expect the Becker result for come either the first week of November or the second week. They will don't mark the scripts them. Then now they enter and they grades them na the system, and after they don't enter the grids them, they get for vet them back for make sure say no mistake no take place. All right, then the sacked vice president of Sierra Leone, Alaji Samsumana, we're currently in Ghana, be done asking lawyers them for summon the government of Sierra Leone over issues relating to what they refer to as a illegal removal from office. And the lawyers them, they work on the papers, and very soon the matter will come on full-fledged. And Samsumana, they ask for 210 million United States dollars compensation. So they wait and see how this they go. But we don't say the government gets issue with the ECOWAS court over previous cases where the ECOWAS court don't decide, especially the one we get for do with one former policeman, Taiba, where we go to the ECOWAS court for illegal dismissal. The ECOWAS court be ruled in favor and then be imposed a fine, which is yet to be paid by the government. And there's a serious land issue in the local community. One side when a difficult to reach area, in fact, but then this there, so people from the Ministry of Lands just go there, they go begin the first what they start to do, they say that they go do road. The road they do now, they go to machine where they clear the road, and then suddenly they begin to demarcate land already in the area. And this demarcation, what they do, it affects some houses there where they currently. So they broke down some houses, even some schools, they broke down mosques, they broke down other things there without reference to the people, without any notification of the people. They just go tell and say this is state land. And this issue of state land will become an issue because we don't know in fact whether there's a comprehensive data of state lands. Tomorrow morning you go just grab you say, oh, they don't go declare under as state land. And so we need to get a comprehensive data as to Wusa and Wusa state land and day, because what you this come from understand that most of the state lands have been sold by individuals within the ministry and within the government. And this is a very serious cause for concern because people are beginning to be seriously affected and not good because Wusa people and day you got to know how to handle them. We understand say that they try to relocate people them where for come out na the hillside bypass road where supposed for the under construction, and so they will not promise the people that were affected by the road project for say they go relocate them to places them outside Freetown. So now that they can do or whatever. But now what they read that individuals they now go now they say go kill community for go sell land them to other people them. So it's not so much about the people where they get for relocate from the hillside community, but now something else want for happen. So man they can just grab, they say this is state land, and then they begin broke house, this and that, just taking advantage of the people. And people that don't begin raise concern of the series of potholes, gallops, where they inside Freetown. Gallops are all over the place, and people that begin say, well, if they be sack Almami Petito Kroma when I be the Minister of Works over potholes, then why is it that no action is being taken? Because the potholes they don't even double what's in the day before they sack Almami Petito Kroma. Then the other thing, now the dogs they were not plenty now the city. I don't know for other areas them like Kenema, Bo or elsewhere, but the dogs they don't really plenty now Freetown. You go also by the toilets where you go to see all over the street, and they began dog police them initially, but dog police they don't disappear. And they need for come back because some of the dogs that were in the street they're not really supposed to exist. The population of the dogs they don't increase seriously, and there's a need for decrease the population, especially of stray dogs them. If you get a dog, you go for maintenance and your host. But with there's no people that will even get a dog them, Like the compound, when money take them, they pull the dog them, for them to go toilets in the street. And this not go down well with people them at all. The inside Kenema, the Kenema City Council, senior officials there, they ask for them to transfer them elsewhere because they're not happy with what they happen na the council. As far as they're concerned, it's a dead council, and so they're not finding lucrative for the workday. Then maybe lastly, the school feeding. We not see any seriousness with the school feeding, and maybe we'll talk about the last step for say, if we are not serious about the school feeding, then let us forget about it. Let us forget about it completely for now until we are ready. And the unfortunate side of it now that the school feeding project or program now part and parcel of the presidential recovery strategies or priorities. But then the fact say we not see any seriousness attached to this, it means that's a serious challenge with the presidential priorities we got to do with recovery from the Ebola and the current economic shock. And the issue when they talk about the fuel subsidies, that because there's a rumor already going right now for say that the world market, the fuel price goes soon go up. So if the fuel price go up at the world market, then obviously a double shock the people of Sierra Leone go experience. Removal of the subsidy and high fuel price. And the last step here first.
Well, Theo, thank you very much for that reports day. Well, let we go quickly so we district focal people them. I guess Abubakar on the line. Hello, Bakar. Good morning and welcome to Federation Link.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anna Karim and the listeners of Federation Link.
Yeah. Bakar, quickly, what's in the happen put local district?
Yeah, the Deputy Director of Education, Science and Technology in Port Local, this is don't caution teachers them with day on payroll voucher, not for participate for sake of this coming national civil registration. If they make this statement during we call on other key partners like the Anti-Corruption Commission, the civil society, the media, and key stakeholders them inside Port Local, so that their past incident will happen that about 200 schools them inside Port Local district will take the NPE exams. Now, few schools them they able to get the grade for go junior secondary school. 126 primary schools them not even get a grade for go inside the junior secondary school inside Port Local district. So as a result, where the newly transform inside Port Local district from one district, it didn't necessarily and fit say teachers them will not for left the classroom for over 3 months where this national civil registration get for take place. But Mr. Joseph MBCC, as a result of this, he don't stand firm and don't commit himself so that yesterday when they get for take the exams, if they go and read our teachers them, we even perseverance say them then they take the exams and self don't record the names them, say then they prosecute them to the letter. As only be the anti-corruption man when Mr. Saeed Mohammed Kamara himself he say the honorable initiative for sake of the deputy director, they go a long way for help them for, so that next teachers not take education career are just like a career where somebody just they come in and go out, but now a career where go able last time for the betterment of Mama Saloon. As only be the issue of teachers them not for take the this or not for participate for sake of this national civil registration. It don't go a long way in the history of Port Local because the deputy director, when Mr. Joseph NBTC don't stand tall and don't add value for sake of all the sector, and also it don't even pull out a communique for sake of the museum secondary school and secondary schools them where they admit school picking them, we not get the required grade for go junior secondary school. But Anna also inside Marapa Chibdom, the court clerk when Mr. Ajibu don't talk to Federation League say the issue of domestic violence, marriage, divorce, land disputes don't get in increase. But if they talk this issue for sake of the issue system where they go on local court, they say but put them well outside it's so lively, the economic activities them is so lively, and now that all don't don't they na the chiefdom. He say that they bring lots of issues them for sake of land disputes and families, other families, they want claim a land we don't belong to them, and said people that we don't marry during the course of the London mining and African minerals, now they stand for marriage divorce. He say the halahala back between two families that he say don't so much increase because of this poor economic livelihood with the inside Marampa chiefdom. He say but they already try very hard for able for bring down the issue. But Anna, before I left from them, we did this to Federation Link, we now get thousands of listeners. The chairman for the Kenya District Council just come out yesterday. They not agree for Seka immediately transfer chief administrator with a pull from Tongolese district for take over the position. But according to sources and same with information, where this medium gather, able for review say before this man they left for go for Kenya inside for Bloco. And say we should go inside some community. We don't left the Comedy Council at third position, except now Comedy inside 19 position. He said, but as a result of the chairman, when Sheikh Suleiman Sanko, we not agree at all for go to that particular position. And now the people in Akambia, there is concern, the deplorable condition and situation in Akambia, they need somebody where they get the expertise so that make them put up school mechanism in place when we don't put in place today, so that Gambia we don't be in third position and now Gambia sometimes you know be in the first position. So that's not the concern and the residents of people in Gambia this as the chairman when I'm don't say if that man they can be now over in dead body about it is threatening for the side of the finance officer and the procurement officer. Mina Abubakar can the report for Federation inside Potloko we occupy people and that means they got the black man's number.
Wow. Thank you very much, Bakao, for that report. Say. Well, till you get briefly with Abubakar reports on.
We have to say Boku thank you to Abubakar. Of course, that's what they give to Poloko, the black man's London. And the current government don't really try with the road network now the Poloko township. The only thing where the people they wait now for getting electricity and they get serious issue with water supply. And Abubakar talked about the teachers, then the fact that they have been cautioned not to take any job with the civil registration secretariat, where that does show that the teachers they're very demotivated, and so something needs to be done for get them up in full gear. Because if the teachers are demotivated, then they're not going to be very efficient in passing on what they're supposed for the person to the picking them. And if that not happen, now bad grades and bad students they go end up for the produce. And we don't want that because that not go well for we educational development aspiration. So now that I go say.
Yeah, I think it is right on point. I did try forget Samba from Radio Bontico. Well, family, if you just join me and you want for send a text message to 076 470 400. Send a text message to 076 470 400. Where do you look like at the call Samba will not be able to forget them?
Well, once the tram, let's just comment on one other thing where Abubakar say we're going to do with the fact say one authority say now over in dead body, somebody else go take up a particular position. You know, we get for left there a bit than they nobody don't get monopoly. No one person can do everything. And something they were here about infighting offices, this and that. I can feel surprised because these offices they make them for people them for good work day. People from different backgrounds, right? So there's need for coexistence and for allow somebody else to operate. It just start like what's be happening in McKinney, where the Pope or be appoint somebody for go day for as bishop. When that person they reject them, they say no, we don't want this person here. We don't want this person. Well, how can you do that? I mean, that's not rebellion, you know. For a whole bishop, they say if we go take up, the McKinney diocese, you know, then the Catholic people already in Namakeni, they say no, we don't want this money. I think if that they happen at the church and it happen at government circles, then what do you expect? Not the ordinary platform. So it's a serious cause for concern. So people like for the for say we get for work with whoever get opportunity for be appointed to certain strategic positions. Hannah.
Yes, dear. Definitely, you get a point there. If I'm not sure, say anybody get the right, like for determine order for B, it get for come by the people's choice. Not also it be?
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah. Well, I still they try for get three partners them. I don't know if not the network, but it's like kind of difficult this morning for get them. Well, Fambula, if you just tune in, this na Federation Link where they cancel na every Sunday morning. Well, I don't get Mr. Kalon from the Kenema district. Hello, Mr. Kalon, good morning and welcome to Federation Link.
Good morning, OGI. Good morning, people of Australia.
Yes, sir. Mr. Kalon, briefly, you can tell me what's in the app in Kenema district.
Kenema district come, but the security threat see the way they disbanded the pose. You will recall for some time now, then they even go to the extent for write letter to people then who said they go the car they do. Well, this don't make they don't try now. Then see, the ordinary people in the society, the youth man, then they need a kind of vigilante like how the wartime. So then they sit down at the area, people that they contribute in the area for support and for get tea and more booster so that then go they patrol all night. But the confusion where they can plenty people they mind and the warranty issue, which I similar thing they happen with it man and they parade the area, each man and go mount their point. They can result to a confrontation with police where somebody be there for loss in life. This don't make the civil society concerned and they call on the police that if the ordinary citizen they don't mount checkpoint then for the help the police then for man the area let this man they know they terrorize the people then they forget some recognition from the police so that police then will not say then can't hear they happen for mercy not go result to similar thing where they happen Wellington in Freetown. And this one they go right across even Daru where they inside Kalan district where they share border more or less with Kenema district. They said the whole similar meetings then with the Bama and civil authorities then for let the ordinary people then at the community help the security business. From there the legal side the legal aid board hold one meeting and go launch the legal aid board now Kenema and then they there. And be a grand side. Plenty politicians, big people then they travel go. Inside the meeting, then promises the lawyers and now will go based on Kenema through the legal aid board, then go they help them where we not get money, and then they encourage everybody for report matter instead of you take the law in your hand or you go other way where they cause confusion in the country. As far as they now say people then wait for they don't get money, they will bear justice inside salon. But inside the meeting, one big question become where the mayor of the Kenema City Council, Joseph Tambakasa, they asked, they say, how about the political case then? Like he said one case where the SFPC they celebrate the anniversary, when at the same anniversary the country gets when April 27, and say that they get some confrontation, they get some problem, which side and then the SFPC office, then police go arrest them, and on to this time the matter in a court, they know they want to do it speedily. So he asked that question, how the legal aid board will intervene into that kind of political case, but he not able to get any response from the one they wait for answer. And that makes the people of Kenema then glad because they see high-profile politicians, people that were well placed in society, then follow the Attorney General and Minister of Justice going to Kenema for launch this legal aid board. And that don't do for them and say, yes, you don't get for fly, go over there. Then walk up with the terrible roads and when a Blama road and all the roads anyhow you bypass it must get for walk up with a bad road. So they say the message don't reach because they believe say all them big politicians then we go Kenema for go launch that legal aid board. By the time they come back, nobody know get for tell again how the roads and the inside Kenema. The electricity is still there and they get some half hiccup as some side where they get light then the light's not constant, the car is in there, and they can tell you say, as you know, on the can down, that could make the electricity supply go this small. But waiting the future whole, like when the dry season they can now, I not the big question we left for answer. So far, not that they happen inside Kelmatis.
Yeah, Mr. Kalon, before you left, we quickly, last week we get a report about the Eastern Radio Community Radio Station, who say the accountants be refused somebody for air a program, but when the post the air program, the accountants begin for take the transmission and shut the radio station down for some time. Shut down the transmission and go with an host. You can able throw lights on that small or waiting at the status right now?
Yeah, most journalists not report about themselves and other people than to report. But what you think we see so far, the situation is under control, and we hope say they go resolve them well. If set and agree, so they go read more about that. That means if the board not able to settle amicably, but if God agree, no we read nothing about that because they go able to settle amicably. But so far, I would say this radio they on yeah and everything they go on smoothly. There's no cause of complaint as at now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Kalon, for that short report there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Theo,
Yes.
we just heard from Mr. Kalon.
Yeah, we're happy that Eastern Radio is back on, and it's a shame that somebody began for cannibalize the radio equipment, and shut down the system just because as an individual not pleased with somebody will go on air. Then radio station now for everybody, especially Eastern Radio now is civil society based radio station, and so personal sentiment not for override the effectiveness of the institution. Of course, Mr. Kalon.
Theo, make a holiday quickly.
Go right ahead.
I don't get Mr. Sajuma from Kailao. Hello, Mr. Sajuma. Good morning and welcome to Federation Link.
Good morning, Anna.
Yes, sir. You can tell we quickly waiting the app in Kailao.
Well, of course, yesterday the Minister of Information and Broadcasting visited Kailaung and talked to the people in respect to this free subsidy way government get plan for remove. I mean, of course, it talks the reason why they go all about the country now for actually raise awareness around the issue itself before if our government take action. So that may happen yesterday, and of course the fourth immunization on this polio, we don't also they go on, and we don't did all the communities we don't go on. Especially for those who are not being participate in the first one. So this and other things they make news around Kailaung. And of course, the road really be from now to from Penemo to Kailaung become so terrible. Like even when the minister been go, I think they have some storming block on the way. The information minister been go. So the difficulties are there. So the challenge is too great actually. The next thing is that because the government don't talk about this free subsidy. This fair subsidy way they get attention for remove. A lot of people don't begin for high commodities, especially fuel and thing, because they say the price they can't come up. So that are some of the difficulties where the district don't begin for really go through.
Mr. Sajuma, quickly before you left, last week we see all over we get a issue outside and begin for arrest truck where they go away with some medicines them. You can tell we briefly waiting at the status or waiting be really happen.
Yeah, well, by my own information where I get, they say truck they come with medicine. Although me don't be inside around that day, they bring medicine, especially these free care drugs. But after a while, the truck left somewhere around either between. Somewhere around Daru to Shubemo before Daru, the police then be apprehend the truck, where they move on to the Daru police station and later forward down to Shubema, where they found out say some drugs they made inside. So the matter will be understanding say then transfer to Freetown.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Sajuma, for that short report there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. Theo, we just heard from Mr. Sajuma.
Well, like I stated earlier, the Minister of Information and even the Vice President, Vito Fo, they go around the country for inform people them about the fact say government don't decide for remove fuel subsidies, and like I stated, it's not for them to say yes we don't agree or we not agree. It's just for their information, and of course you know how much is going on such trips going around the country, whether or not the Minister of Information for pass on that information to the public or whether or not the Ministry of Trade for doing is something else. But then we know that millions and millions of loans they go into the trip for go around the country for go inform people them about a decision where you know, and also where they go, the people they tell and say we don't want these fuel subsidies for being removed. They went to Cambia. The people that come out and say we don't want this thing to happen. Kailan, you don't begin with thing that happen. Serious hoarding of fuel don't begin to take place. So this is just some of the effect them where the removal of the fuel subsidies therefore bring. And even though they not remove them it, we don't already begin to see the shocks. And so government for deal with this matter very seriously, because this matter, we're for do the fuel subsidies, it get the potential for make this government become very, 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 very unpopular. And so the message to the authorities them now that this issue of fuel subsidy for be treated with massive caution, especially at a time like this when the fuel price bound for go up in the world market. We not even know it, to what magnitude. So now begin the brace up for the reality where will come up if they go ahead and remove the fuel subsidy. And as I say, it's already a decision. It's already decided that the fuel subsidy will be removed. It's just now about informing the people that this is what the government has decided, so they're not going to be taken by surprise. Hannah.
Yes, Theo. I did try forget we partners them for giving updates on the community, but it seems like the network gets problem.
Okay.
Family, if you just join me, this is na Federation link, and for add your voice to the program, you can send a text message to 076 470 400. Theo, I think Mr. Kalon mentioned something very important about the fact say the youths they don't come out as a form of vigilante.
You're right.
So that
now that's about for touch on where you got
okay, make I hold you there quick because we go come back to that issue there.
All right.
I don't get Batilo from Bo. Hello Batilo, good morning and welcome to Federation Link.
Hello Hannah and Phil and listener for Federation Link.
Yes, Batilo. Waiting they happen at the district of Bo.
Well, Bo, relatively peaceful in terms of security wise, as a result of waiting by SEC, the district security committee, and OSEC, the provincial security committee, don't put in place, and especially the AIG and the new LEC that when we talk about within the community themselves were able to do for join hand with the police in terms of community policing. Because we all know say even until when the chief man and on the but people in the not ban the Okada riding in net. They say after 12 o'clock, that's not for pass, because then the transport the man for the bad people. So the understanding may not be, and people are then come together for say, well, let them allow the Okada rider then, but because again, now two ways. If Okada then the run a net, both sides is not a see plenty light. So let them set it with. So we suggest at one stakeholder meeting for let the Okada rider then system there by zone. Each zone responsible for their own zone, even when a net. So any problem will go up in there once they understand saying Okada rider, 9K person go, that your own zone are irresponsible. And next time we now give them commitment through the civil society chairman, when I agree with them symbol, and instead they work closely with them. And they all agree to the fact, and also they can into the specific send them out. So in terms of security wise and that. Then we can get the Parliamentary Oversight Committee on local governance and rural development, and come and summon the local council and then we get some refer cases for Port Local, Kenema, and Kailao. Concerning the Bo and the Bo district and city council, then in there above the board, because all listeners with them they really be comfortable with within the Bo district and city council with them. The other issue again we come up concerning the provincial office, Bo. They start for say only one vehicle. The PS say only one vehicle there for in office, and even the vehicle self where they don't be grounded. Where you talk about government lodge, they say instead of the lodge they improve, not deteriorate, then they deteriorate. From when you don't come, they say don't pass almost a year away, they're not even solvent in office. One year no they can do, and how then they expect them for even upgrade. The furniture them where they did not so think for talk, even talk. Because when they come, SLBC link them program live on air for the 2 days with the media. And on a very sad note after the close, one we company journalist within the Oakland Radio News Song, Mohammed Kigan, we have been technician, died this weekend. Then we'll lay in body to rest Tuesday. This is a very big loss because man now anyway they help across the radio station then. Maybe they help win SLBC Bo, equally Kiss 104, and the other radio station then. Now a big loss to we as journalists in the region, and we pray Mother Africa then to relate with her when they will get on the answer. The cause of death still not be apparent yet, but I mean as a result of prolonged illness. So now that's the market for that for both.
Okay, thank you very much, Batilo, for that short report today. Theo, I think the difference assist improvements there in the Bo district, whereas the Kenema district, the youths they don't come up.
Well, I know to say improvements there because what in Batilo say about the fact say a UMC compound was raided and then the white man and woman then put them under gunpoint, this and that, then he said they seriously manhandled the woman, although it's not clear, but if a bit to say the woman was sexually assaulted, then that's not a very serious very serious issue for which war will be declared on the thief man them. I mean, because this is becoming too much. Not to only one side this thing that happened. So me, I'm not gonna say Bo better, and that the issue of the vigilantes, it already shows say.
To make a holiday quick.
Go right ahead.
I don't get Mr. Bundu from Radio Mankne. Hello, Mr. Bundu. Good morning and welcome to Federation.
Good morning, Hannah. Good morning, you, and good morning to Federation family.
Yes, Mr. Bundu, you can please come on here the radio small. Waiting to happen Bombali district.
Well, it will interest you for no Anna and you for city. The Ministry of Finance don't end one day local council bilateral budget discussion inside Wednesday last week. The McKinney City Hall inside McKinney. Mr. Mohammed Sanko, the local government finance officer, and say they hold them kind of a meeting there inside Freetown for ministry to present the budget to the ministry them so that the finance department will know how they spend the money to where the government will allocate to them and waiting they don't plan for 2017 year with the come. Mr. Sanko say they decide for come and division them for give equal opportunity to all ministries.
Hello, Mr. Bundu.
Yeah.
You can come on here, you radio small because it give a bad signal.
Okay, all right now.
Yes, I think so.
All right, as I be say.
Okay, much better.
Okay. Mr. Mohammed Sanko, the local government finance officer, he say they don't open them kind of meeting here, even in Freetown, so that the people want to take the ministry. Hello?
Yes, sir, we dey get you.
Okay. As I be say, this meeting, Mr. Mohammed Sanko, the local government finance officer, he say they don't be holding kind of meeting there in Freetown, ministries and for present the budget of the ministry so that the finance department will know how they spend the money the government will allocate to them and waiting a plan for 2017 year will come. Mr. Sanko say they decide for come that the region and for make sure say they give equal opportunity to everything. They say this talk will open the road for questions and answers from the taxpayers them to the leaders, as this will bring the right questions and right answers. They say there will be a chance to each local council for present the budget for proper discussion. Dr. Guema Osayo Kamara, and the district medical officer Ombali, he say the money we allocate the ministry, the department Bombali, and the body department, they say inside 2016, not enough for all the affairs of the medical department, as they say the military with challenges them. Because look at this, they ask government to allocate more money inside 2017 to the department so that health issues will be able to overcome. That's very important and it needs more attention. Inside all the development, one non-governmental organization, Access to Justice Law Center, don't end one-day training for 20 women them on livelihood with funds from Turkey. Inside Saturday, October 22 this year, at the R&B Hotel Namakini. Mariana Bunseri, the Deputy Director for Access to Justice Law Center, they say the training target women them they suffer neglect from the partners and families them. And most of them, they don't go through the court as victims. We Access to Justice Law Center don't represent them. The Deputy Director say Access to Justice Law Center don't help them, only tap at the court side. He say, but he say and say, for big no man there, we don't suffer there, then get benefits to financials so that they will get some strong backup and they will be financially strong. And they don't know them. Trump here agree for start with 20 women them, where they don't train by different skills like garage dining, soap making, and other things them, where they don't decide for do business. And I'm saying, Access to Justice Law Center, we so monitor the beneficiaries them for those that challenges them, how they run their business, and the beneficiaries them we so commit among themselves to discuss and evaluate their business. The Deputy Director advise the beneficiaries them to concentrate on their business and improve on them. And for some also to the relatives them. And so maybe able too much on the woman there. I say because the money we they give them for do business, they don't able on them. Access to Justice Law Center give them small amount, all this will encourage them for starting business. Ensure that as always they be one non-governmental organization, Madam Salon, together with the civil society organization, Joinan, with the Anti-Corruption Commission and the Pay No Bribe campaign inside McKinney. John James today, now one for the animators and Madam, the day for tell you no more. Good morning, and hello, good morning. I'm one of the animators then.
I think we don't lost Mr. Bundu. Theo? Yeah. you listen, Mr. Bundu in report.
Okay. Well, we want to say thank you to we brother Mama Kenny and Mr. Bundu, and we saw that the line go off and the network not too strong this morning. And what I would say, don't say, we want to say bravo to the one that where they take such initiative, where they target women them, very, very important. Yes, go on.
Yes, no, I want to go quickly through the text messages.
You're welcome. You're welcome, go on.
Okay. This one say at first it was agenda for prosperity and now it is agenda for austerity. Removing the fuel subsidy by the government will lead to high cost of living. God save Salone. Say it is a good idea to stop teachers not to take part on the civil registration. There are lots of other Sierra Leoneans without the jobs. Let the teachers give those people a chance. Let the teachers have a content mind. From Mr. Thula Gadalin, McKinney City. This other one say, Hannah and Theo, thanks for this program. Theo, why are you so bold in terms of attacking issue? I think you are correct. And the issue of Ambassador of Guinea. Fuel subsidy is a national issue but not international. So it's unfortunate. Also, the school feeding program will not properly organize because of austerity measures. From J.K. Samura Nabo. This other one said the disqualification is not only the teacher but also those that are holding public offices to allow the unemployed ones attached. This other one say, please fellow citizens, let us maintain the peace and tranquility in this country. He said the business of stealing is just increasing. Why people are so lawless? Papa Police, you have to stand strong so that we can handle those lawless people who are stealing. From Father Love, confidential texters na Maboka. This one say Federation link with the local court clerk. Government no starts for period up to this moment. We no tell government we serve na citizen and we dey render service to the nation. This one say, make God bless the Director of Education for this better stance when it don't take. For say teachers for pay attention at school and not for put hand inside the civil registration. This director don't really work like in the minister, where the minister they sleep. God help we get some better people inside the ministry for land book business. Dear, make it not just be for put lock or one. This for be all over the country from Krioboina regions. This other one say a retired head teacher in Sembel Nestoka rejected somebody appointed from Bo because the school belongs to her, a government-assisted school. O.S. Ibrahim from Bo City. This other one say, however adults the task, there is some indication that the path towards recovery which the government mapped out at the beginning is working, and soon Sierra Leoneans could begin reaping the full rewards of what we hope we shall collectively endeavor to achieve more prosperity, enhance social, economic and political development. Honorable Francis D. Musa na Kenema. This other one say, thanks to producers of this program for keeping us abreast of things going on in the country, especially the updates by Theo. Keep it up. Komba Momo in Bo. This one say, we are advising government to forget the removal of subsidies from petrol. This will bring a problem for them. Smuggling of control out of the country is not the problem. Check where the problem lies. This other one say, removing subsidy from fuel will not stop smuggling. Rather, it will increase and bring more hardship for us. From Bakar in Bat Kanu. This one says, some political have interest to their party instead of their country. Say some politicians have interest to their party instead of their country and the people. If it is so, who can advocate for their people and the country? Who is representing their people in parliament? Will you vote for yourself and win election or the people? Beware and be warned. ABJ of Arsenal 2. 2 Momo Streets representing Blessed Texters. This one say, do you make the police investigate proper one concerning this free healthcare medicine? It say we dey tell you thank you, Mr. Mohammed Bangua, for the consultation at the East concerning the fuel subsidies from Chief na DPI Wata. This other one say Federation Link. This had reminded me way back when Bishop Aruna was rejected by the same people. This is not good at all, from Amara Alpha in Kailau. It's a Federation Link. Why governments want to remove the fuel subsidies? This other one say fuel again, Mr. Government, you should be for the people, by the people, not to kill the people. Answer in Kailau. This other one say there is no way. He say this one not too clear. The decision to remove fuel subsidy clearly shows the government's not too clear, but it say over security apparels to man the borders rather than shifting the burden on poor innocent citizens of Sierra Leone, because government officials are leaving. Say you must account for these ill decisions one day. Posterity will judge from a concerned citizen. It says, Mr. Theo, thanks for your accurate news brief, especially on the fuel subsidies. May you live long. From Umar Bundu, DPI Wata, Aristotle. It says from, please fellow citizens, no, it says Federation Link, bravo to you. From Father Love Texters. This one say, Hannah and Theo, the nationwide conductor of VP4, Minister of Information Mohammed Bangura and team, tells the people of Salone that VP4 and Mohammed Bangura and crew are taking the Kuruma government developmental activities and plans to the doorsteps of Sierra Leoneans. I wish the entire team a safe travel on to their final destination. From Kalusha Bwaliana Makeni. It says indeed the teacher should quit the entire process. From Somodina Mabuka. This other one say, Mr. Theo, thanks for your accurate news brief, especially on the fuel subsidies. May you live long. From Umar Bundu. The text is so many, I don't think so. Go read all. Let we just give the final one. It say your reporter in Makeni failed to report a very important issue at Pakima Sabon Chiefdom, which is the talk of the district in Bombali. From Tula Nagada Lane. This one say the issue of armed robbery in Sierra Leone. Let's ask the police to explain. Police checkpoints is everywhere in this country. Theo, that's now the text messages we get.
Okay, we'll not get enough time again. But then my own candid opinion on the trips there by the VP and Mami Bangura for go tell people about the fair subsidy, this and that. But I think it's a waste of mega government resources, because we get local structures now all less side and day. So the local structures will be allowed for do the work. Okay. Then we will talk about the graveyard there where man they go open a net. They don't catch one man with motorman's skull, and motorman's skull and other parts them of a human being where don't die for how many years, you know. So that particular man they and I'm cut right now. As I talked to him, so he didn't pardon my good. But for me, the love of waste time with that kind of man because it's not supposed for day among the living. Therefore, for me, if that me, such a man for be buried alive because it not belong to we. And for go lock her up with people them, when other detainees them, I'm not think say a fear to them at all. Such a man, if for they in the graveyard, because if you go hold motorman's skull, you know, you get motorman's skull in your possession, then the question is what for? So Let you go explain next word, but not yeah.
But as it's all just law, that's your personal opinion. I think that make we get the law and if I for go through procedures.
Yeah, but there's a case where
then I also want for take you on the fact say, I think one of the things that we gets we lead to the war when as a result we get the open government initiative now for bridge the communication gap. I think now a very, very good initiative on the Vice President and Mohamed Bangura that these are some of the things that we governments want to do and they put in place.
No, I'm not gonna problem. I don't say the local structures them. We get resident ministers now all SID. Let them do their job. You get other government officials there. And not necessarily to say pass the Minister of Information coming out, gonna Kailao. What about the structures?
But still, you don't say the Minister of Information, so that's not work, and you get forget a bridge with the people. Well, now with that, we go bring down the curtain to this program, and I will take you on the next week. Me will bring the program, cancel you. Me na Hannah and I say tata.
Thomas, you can listen radio.
Yes, I dey listen radio. And all what in the listing, not get it, not get till. Government just they do all what